Joining me now is May Mailman, former legal advisor to President Donald Trump. May, thanks so much for joining us. I imagine you disagree with me here, right?
Well, I think I would use different terms. So I don't think people are saying that she doesn't have the legal right. She is the face of justice. She is law enforcement in the state of New York. She is whether people think that there is fairness or not in New York. And so what it means to do justice doesn't always mean to just chase Judge Engoron's rulings to their bitter end.
But does but here's the deal. Here's the deal. In any kind of civil case like this, the plaintiff who wins would have a right to collect. How is what she's doing, her collection efforts, different than any other legal case?
Well, I think for a few reasons. So one, I think that there is a good chance that something happens with this excessive fine, whether that is overturned by the highest court in New York, whether that's overturned by the Supreme Court. He also doesn't have it. And that is what is meant by he can't appeal. If you seize properties,
but he can appeal. It's not affecting his appeal. And many times we know that people can appeal a case. They may even win. There's a chance they could get the money back that they paid over. So she would have every right to collect while he appeals. This is just a bond that's put in place. So again, it doesn't affect his ability to appeal.
The problem is because he can't get the bond, right? Like this is not if he can't get the bond. He said he cannot get the bond.
Right.
So therefore she has, you know, the legal right to go after these properties.
Right.
But once she takes over these properties and does whatever with them, his right to appeal has basically dissolved. You've already lost the property. If it's been sold,
we also know that the collection efforts are going to take a while. This is going to get tied up in courts. And look, I know we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but there's been so much talk about, oh, look, he might win an appeal in the sense like the judgment might be lowered. But we also know that the arguments he's raising, that there was no victim and that no one relied on it, those are not defenses for this statute.
Well, I think that there still is kind of a traceability problem here, and there is a public judgment problem. So let me take
I'll tell you what, unfortunately, we got to wrap up. I wish we had a little bit more time, but May, we'll talk about this another time. We'll talk about this another time because I want to hear your thoughts on it. But May Mailman, thank you. Wish we had a little bit more time.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.